trades that I'd like to see happen. At number 3, Cam Jordan to the Lions. As much as it pains me, okay? I'd love to see Cam be a Saint for life. That's kind of a lie. I'd like to see him get a ring, okay? It's not going to happen for him right now. Detroit would be the perfect spot for him to go do that. He's playing out of his mind right now, 2.5 sacks already. He's instantly helping out this Lions front, especially with Davenport, by the way, on IR. He's got familiarity with Dan Campbell, of course, down there with the Saints, who's the tight ends coach. I'd love to see this go down. He can go and win and come back and be welcomed with open arms, and whatever that looks like, a visit, a whatever. We need him to go to the Lions, and we need Saints support in this journey of him going to a contender with all those connections.
I forget her name. Her name is Kate something. She on Good Morning Football, NFL Network, which is now owned by Walt Disney. If you didn't know, now you know. Now it's being said that she's pushing for the Lions to trade for Cam Jordan. Really good defensive player for the New Orleans Saints. I think he's been there his whole career, and she's pushing for the Lions to be able to get him. And in the comment section, some Saints fans, oh, he's not going nowhere. And she's basically saying that, hey, I love the Saints, but I want to see Cam Jordan get a ring. And there's a lot of people in the comments, oh, he's not going nowhere. And we know the Saints ain't going nowhere as of right now. They did get the win Sunday over the New York Giants. So they got their first win. But, I think she's just speaking that she wants to see him on a contender. They feel like the Lions still need another pass rusher. I think that's a great pick. I think he'd be a great locker room guy, too, for the Lions. Good leadership qualities, vocal guy, strong guy. You ain't going to give up nothing in the run game with him. You're going to get a lot in the pass rush game with him. Obviously, that's one thing I didn't think about, but that's a great move for the Lions. Very, big personality, but real good dude. Really good on the mic. And he can make a difference. To me, durable, sturdy, strong. Everything the Lions look for in everything the Lions look for in a defensive player. Big, strong guy. Just imagine like Josh Pascal, but can get sacks. He's a good football player, and I would like to see that. Productive, get lost in the sauce. They got a couple guys that's on that New Orleans team. I don't know why I keep doing this. Give me 1 second. They got a couple guys on that New Orleans team that Demario Davis, I think he deserved to go somewhere and be able to get a ring, the linebacker. I think Cam Jordan a great fit. Price shouldn't be extremely high. Come in. I think the transition to be seamlessly. Dan Campbell knowing from the Saints organization. I think it'll be a great transition for him. I think it'll be a phenomenal transition. Phenomenal. Come to Detroit, get a ring, maybe rework a deal, finish a career out here. Strong kid. Get sacks. Productive. Veteran. Lions already young. Get another veteran in there, help you close the deal. It'd be nice. And I get it, Saints fans, you don't want to lose your players. You always got hope. We one quarterback away, and I think the top quarterback, as of right now, is the kid from South Carolina. People thought it was going to be Arch Manning. And right now, Arch Manning a little bit behind the developmental curve. I believe they lost to Florida this weekend. So, a little bit behind the developmental curve. But, Kamara's another guy that probably need to get up out of there. He probably deserves some rumors about him to the Chiefs. He probably deserved to get up out of there. That's what happens. New Orleans was so good for so long. They had a shitty ass cap situation. Had to get rid of guys. It seemed like they got rid of Marshawn Lattimore more at the right time, to be honest. He was a little bit older, longer in the tooth. So it seemed like they got away from him at the right time. So, that seemed like it made a lot of sense for them. But yeah, Cam Jordan, absolutely. You know, we seen Trey Hendrickson yesterday have some success versus the Lions, and you know, people would love to have Trey Hendrickson on the team. But I think the more viable option would be probably Cam Jordan. That'll probably be the more viable option. So that'll probably be the, you know, easier deal to get done. You know, trade a little bit, you know, I think a little bit more fresher, but yeah. But the Lions have been real productive. Some of them, you know, DBs falling out, dropping like flies right now. Whether it was yesterday, you had Roxanne go down, he played a good game. Tyrion went down, so yeah. And, you know, so yeah. But yeah, Cam Jordan, I make the call. Dan know him. So that should be a very, very easy call to make. You know, they may not want to get rid of him, and because you want to win football games, and if you're Kellen Moore, he the head coach, former Lions backup quarterback, you want to give a chance to bet the city and a chance, the best opportunity to win some football games, and they have won some football games. Wow. Who would have expected this? I did not expect traffic. I did not expect this traffic. I'm like, oh, I'm scot-free to work. More traffic. Let's see if he gonna let me appreciate it, real nigga. Yeah, man. These traffic jams be catch you out of nowhere, bro. But hey, it is what it is. But that's why I need to have some reminder on one of my phones to remind me to check the traffic report. But yeah, man. But yeah, I like Cam Jordan a lot, man. So that'd be a good look. I think the Lions may feel that they good. So, you know, remember Pascal coming back, Aleem McNeil coming back. So, and I ain't heard much about Pascal, but a lot of those guys supposed to be coming back, and you know, then they come back strong and fresh and all that type of stuff. So they should have a good defensive line, but it don't hurt to have a guy like Cam Jordan, Trey Hendrickson. You know what I'm saying? A guy like you know, who else out there? Kayvon Thibodeau. And then I seen y'all boy making some noise for Dallas the last couple games, Justin Houston. You know, or is it James Houston? My bad. James Houston. I'm thinking about the one from the Chiefs. James Houston over in Dallas getting sacks. He making noise. So shout out to James Houston getting it done. You know, whatever reason Dan didn't like him, Brad loved him. So, but hey, shout out to him, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christians get notifications. We go live or drop video, man. Hit the link in the description. You can follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.